This podcast is a work of historical interpretation. While we strive for accuracy, some aspects of history are open to interpretation and debate. Thank you for listening. In August of 1835, Americans were told they were no longer alone in the universe.
The moon, long thought to be barren, was suddenly alive after the little rocket went into its eye. Oh, wait. That didn't happen yet, did it?
That's way far in the future.
No,
this
that was
is
in
1835.
That was in the 1800s, though.
Like maybe the 1890s.
I don't remember, because there was actual footage. When did photographs start?
Well, the photographs started in like before Civil War, really got popular during the Civil War. But like moving images, that was much later.
No, I got that up.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I just don't remember what that was called.
If that was the 1800s, it was the 1890s. But I think that was probably more of a turn of the century. But I could be wrong. He's looking that up.
Oh, it was 1902.
Did I just say turn of the century? Can we leave this entire conversation in? Because I am correct.
I'll play the entire all 14 minutes of the silent film because it's public domain.
Sure it is, but let's not put people through that on a podcast, a silent movie. That doesn't work. 14 minutes of silence will now commence.
Although, the public domain, I wonder if I can make that into a musical.
Okay, let's carry on now. The moon was green with vegetation.
Oh, I thought it was green with cheese.
Green cheese?
Yeah. Ew. You know, like the level from the DuckTales game? Where you had to go to the moon and get the cheese?
Never played this game. Hi, have you met me? I don't play computer games.
And it's not a computer game, it's a Nintendo game.
Oop.
As in original Nintendo. You're Scrooge McDuck and you hop around on your pogo stick? And
you can't see my face right now, but...
And you can also use it as a golf club?
Can we get back on track, please? Thank you. It's your line.
Filled with animals.
And inhabited by intelligent winged beings.
This wasn't a whispered rumor.
It was printed.
In the Bible.
No.
Winged things in the sky. Ah!
Okay. But it was also...
distributed.
Yes, and believed.
Tonight we're telling the story of the Green Moon hoax, how a newspaper convinced a nation that life had been discovered on the moon.
And why so many people accepted it as scientific fact. To understand why the Green Moon hoax worked, we have to understand the world it landed in.
America in 1835 was obsessed with progress.
Manifest destiny. Manifest destiny. Steamboats, canals, railroads, technology was visibly reshaping daily life.
Science felt powerful, but distant.
Most Americans had little formal education in the scientific method, or in any educational philosophy.
But they trusted science as an authority.
Astronomy, mainly, carried prestige.
It felt pure, mathematical, above politics.
And newspapers were entering a new era.
Cheap printing meant mass circulation.
The competition was brutal.
Sensational stories sold papers.
I think this is the whole yellow journalism thing. The New York Sun was a penny paper.
Rip-off. Affordable, popular, hungry for readers.
On August 25th, 1835, it published a headline that stopped people in their tracks.
Did this become the National Enquirer?
I believe it is still. Or did it become the New York Post? I don't know. It's a good question. New York Sun?
No, because New York Post is actually legit-ish.
Yeah, but like, even legit papers went through the yellow journalism phase of like, make everything a little bit crazier than it actually was, sensationalized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if the New York Sun became the National Enquirer.
Life had been discovered on the moon.
Not speculation, apparently.
Observation.
The paper claimed the discovery came from a respected scientific journal. Did they name it, though? I doubt it. Or they made it up.
You knew I was going to ask which one. And from one of the most famous astronomers alive.
Now, he was a real person, Sir John Herschel. And it was not a random name that they pulled out of a hat. What, I'm not allowed to ad-lib?
No, you're not.
I wrote it. I can ad-lib it.
He was the son of William Herschel, the astronomer who discovered Uranus.
John Herschel was internationally respected.
A mathematician, astronomer, and fellow of the Royal Society.
In 1835, he really was in South Africa,
conducting legitimate observations of the southern sky.
This helped make the whole story plausible.
And he was looking for Mount Kilimanjaro and blessing rings.
But also timing
matters
when it comes to hoaxes. I finished it for you.
I was going to respond with poking.
Oh, okay. Not a good idea. Don't poke the bear. One of the most interesting parts of the story is what didn't happen.
There was no apology.
Of course not. No formal correction. What do they call that now when the papers have to print a article? Retraction. The word I was looking for is retraction. There was no retraction.
Should have had better proofreaders.
Mm-hmm.
Should have just put the whole thing in ChatGPT and just let it run it. And then be like, no, this is fake. The Sun just stopped printing moon articles.
At the time, newspapers weren't expected to retract stories the way we are today.
But do they really?
Sometimes. When forced to.
Accuracy wasn't the brand.
Attention was, and sales. According to the articles, Herschel had developed a revolutionary telescope. Probably news to him.
Huh? One capable of magnifying objects more than 40,000 times.
Already impossible, but readers didn't know this.
Using this telescope, Herschel supposedly observed the moon in vivid detail.
There were forests.
And oceans.
Fields of red flowers.
And animals resembling bison, goats, and unicorn-like creatures.
Fun. And of course, the most sensational claim came last.
Bat-winged humanoids. Not dissimilar from Mothman.
Right? True. Described as peaceful, I don't know how they knew that. Intelligent, also not sure how they knew that. And social.
Well, if there was like buildings and stuff.
Yes.
You would assume some form of intelligence.
Fair point. Fair point. Peaceful, though. I don't know.
I didn't hear red hats mentioned.
And what was it named, Dan?
Named Vespertilio Homo.
Before we go any further, let's pause and separate what was claimed from what was actually possible.
Because even by 1835 standards, some of this should have raised eyebrows.
The telescope described in the articles violated known laws of optics.
And scientists already knew the moon lacked an atmosphere capable of supporting forests or oceans.
But readers didn't have easy access to that information. There was no Google or ChatGPT to check. You brought up ChatGPT earlier.
Yeah, and something that was going to be cut.
Oh. Sorry.
You're editing this one.
No.
Someday you'll edit one. Which meant confidence could outrun reality.
The articles were written like real scientific reports.
Lots of words, no pictures, and not really worth much of anything. They used measurements, Latin terminology, and careful descriptions.
They acknowledged uncertainty strategically.
Which made them feel honest.
Feel being the key word there. This is a classic misinformation technique that uses specific details Latin terminology, and strategic uncertainty to create trust. These lessons remain relevant for media literacy today.
Specific detail creates trust.
Even if those details are incorrect.
Facts don't matter. Headlines
matter. Primary newspaper accounts show people were amazed, not skeptical. Doesn't say much for the people of 1835, though.
Yep. Crowds gathered to hear the articles read aloud because they couldn't read themselves.
That was very common, though, to read stuff like this out loud. It was their form of entertainment. Church leaders debated whether lunar beings had souls.
Some theologians argued that discovery confirmed God's vast creation.
Other newspapers reprinted the story without verification, because why verify? That's
Facts don't matter.
Yeah.
One called it the most significant scientific revelation of the century.
Interestingly, European scientists were far more skeptical. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Imagine how less skeptical they would be about everything if the Dark Ages hadn't happened.
And had to fit it in somewhere.
I haven't this year. Darn, you didn't spit up your drink. You almost did, though.
No, I'm not wasting Red Bull, thank you very much.
But it's not like it's Monster.
It's your line.
The story circulated internationally, but belief was strongest in the U.S.
That reflects how quickly mass media expanded here in the good old USA.
And how little regulation existed around scientific reporting.
America had the loudest megaphone.
And the fewest filters.
Kind of still the same today. Feels like it. The author of this article was Richard Adam Locke.
A journalist, not a scientist.
There's a distinction, everyone. Locke later claimed the story was satire. In other words, oops. That was a joke, guys. Come on, you weren't supposed to take me seriously.
But circulation records tell another story.
The Sun's sails exploded.
It wasn't accidental.
Quite intentional. Locke later insisted, again, that the story was satire, just a joke.
Satire usually depends on the audience knowing it's satire.
Very important. And the Sun never labeled it that way.
Consult our War of the Worlds episode.
Yes, that is a good connection.
Or the lake monster from Lake Erie episode. Plus, satire that increases circulation is still profitable. So
was this a joke?
Or a test of how far authority could carry a lie.
Or both. Astronomers quickly noticed problems. Yay, astronomers.
The telescope described violated basic optics.
The moon couldn't retain an atmosphere like Earth, which you would need to have life.
Not necessarily.
I mean, it's a big part of it.
We're referring to carbon-based. What if it's silicon-based?
And my scientific knowledge is done. I don't know. I teach English and social studies.
And the cited journal denied publishing the articles.
I wonder why. But the damage was already done.
Retractions don't travel as far as wonder.
That's for sure. Still, that still happens today.
Yeah.
Once it's out there, and that's why you have to be careful about what you put out there. Although, it's not always your fault. Gotta be careful.
Or you just don't care.
Or you just don't care, but could matter.
Or it applies to your narrative that you're trying to push.
Yeah, exactly.
So, facts don't matter.
Sir John Herschel learned of the hoax months later, because remember, communication is not instantaneous back then. It took months to get a letter anywhere.
He reportedly found it absurd and troubling.
In correspondence, he expressed disbelief that anyone took it seriously. He had higher hopes for his common man.
But he also recognized a deeper issue.
Authority had been borrowed
and misused.
No one was arrested.
No laws were broken.
Technically. But the public trust shifted, leading to lasting changes in scientific and journalistic standards, emphasizing the importance of verification and skepticism that we still see today.
Slowly.
Scientists pushed harder for peer review. Now, what is peer review, you might ask? It's something people don't talk about. It's when other folks in that area, whatever area you're talking about, that know what they're talking about, look at the article and review it and decide if it's possible or not.
And then if they like it enough, they will publish it ahead of you. True story, it's happened.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Okay. And the public learned briefly to hesitate.
Not your line.
Journalists began debating ethics.
And the public learned briefly, and it didn't stick around, to hesitate before, reposting things. I mean, telling their neighbors.
Share. Retweet. Retruth, I mean.
Oh. I just gagged a little. Unintentionally.
It's my fault.
The green moon hoax wasn't about the moon.
It was about trust.
And we still confuse confidence with credibility. That's why they're called con men or women.
Con people?
Con people. Yes.
The platforms are different.
The psychology isn't. The green moon hoax wasn't entirely about stupidity.
It was about trust.
Trust in science as an authority, but trust without verifying or listening to more than one specific, quote-unquote, scientific authority.
Trust in the media as a mediator.
The same ingredients exist today.
Only faster.
Much faster. So, of course, I hate to break this to you guys out there, but the moon was never green. Still isn't.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How do you know?
I've seen video footage from before they had the ability to edit videos.
So are you referring to the videos that was filmed on the soundstage at Elstree Studios by Stanley Kubrick?
Which is false. Kubrick wasn't even alive. No, he was alive, but I don't think he was directing.
Yeah, he's the one that faked the moon landing videos.
No, he didn't.
That was the 60s. His first movie was in the 40s.
Wait, really?
Or 50s.
Kubrick?
What is Barry Lyndon?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick was born in the 30s,
I knew he was alive. I just didn't think he was recording.
Yeah.
I mean, directing, whatever.
Yeah, he was born in 1928.
Jeez. Okay, he's a lot older than I thought.
Yeah, his first movie was 1956. So yeah, he was definitely making movies. That's why, said that he did the moon landing videos as, inspiration to perfect some of the techniques that he ended up using for 2001.
And I would like to sell you some oceanfront property in Kansas. We were talking about Kansas earlier.
I think we need another big flood for that.
Yes, so the moon was never, ever actually green and still isn't.
No winged civilizations ever waved back at Earth, that we know of.
I was just going to say that we know of. But the lesson in media like transparency and critical thinking is real.
Science isn't what sounds convincing.
It's what survives scrutiny. Scrutiny, peer review.
And when skepticism disappears,
hoaxes thrive.
Oh, okay.
It's a very, very quick ending there. But yeah.
Yeah. Well,
so pay attention.
You didn't do your stupid ending.
Well, pay attention to what you're hearing, and because not all of it is real. That's all. Okay?
Well, I was referring to your cheesy bye and all that stuff.
Oh, I haven't gotten to that yet. I was just about to say, don't forget to check out our social medias. We got Facebook, we've got Blue Sky, we've got TikTok.
For now, until you get us banned.
Why, did you see what I posted? No, that wasn't on TikTok.
Ours?
That wasn't TikTok anyways, that was Blue Sky. timetellerspodcast@gmail.com. You can comment on things on like Spotify. We're on all the platforms. like, share, give us a review. All that works out really, really well for us, and appreciate it when you do stuff like that. So, yes. You all stay safe and warm if you're in the United States. We are all freezing. So, bye! There's your cheesy bye. Just for you, Dan. Bye!
Maybe I should set that as the shutdown sound on my computer. What?
Oh, how to just haunt Dan for life. Okay. Random sound effects. Whee!